Hey Cancer, welcome to your November 2020 reading. So I'm going to do a quick read for recent past, the present, future, and some advice for you. Keep in mind energy is fluid, so this could have already happened, is upcoming, you're currently maybe in it. Cross watchers welcome, and yeah, if it's your story, it's your story. It's not, it's not. Roles can be reversed. So if you are a cross watcher or you are the Cancer and you did something wrong, and it is your story, keep in mind we all make mistakes, okay? Sometimes I get super triggered when I watch readings and I'm the cross watcher, but we can all learn and grow. So you'll know what your story is. All right, shall we get started? All right, let me just move this. I got something in my way. All right, so recent past, Cancer. What happened in the recent past that's most relevant? Clear information. Okay. All right. So you could be having a bit of conflict with somebody that is younger than you, a child, even a teenager, fighting over a child. Or you could just be dealing with somebody that's like exceptionally emotionally immature, which makes getting on board with them very difficult. You could also be dealing with somebody who enjoys drama for drama's sake. Just when you think, things are getting stable or could be stable, or you try to have a reasonable conversation, they just start another drama. Sorry, I hate that. Oh, okay, let me get a little bit more. What else happened? Okay. So you could also be dealing with somebody that is not very good with their finances, a bit unstable. Your finances might have taken a bit of a turn for the worse. You might have lost a bit of money, or you're just not as financially stable as you would like to be at the moment. I just want to clarify this for a second. Can I clarify the King of Pentacles reversed? Okay, so yeah, I think you're a little bit confused on how to proceed. Or sorry, this was the recent past. You were a little bit confused about how to proceed into the future. I think maybe you might be thinking about all the possible outcomes that could be coming in the future, and they're all maybe like being a little bit doomsday as well, coming up with worst case scenarios and just sort of not knowing what to expect in the future. I think things seem quite unstable right now. Any stability you might have gained sort of maybe got flipped upside down on you. And yeah, you're just kind of looking to the future. You don't know what's coming. And I think because you might have had some things happen now, you're like, oh, what more is going to happen? So you might be getting a little bit like paranoid about that things are just going to keep going wrong. Yeah, don't know what to expect, and thinking of possible doomsday scenarios, and also not exactly sure how to proceed forward in the future. I think you're just feeling at a little bit of a loss of stability of some kind. Okay, let's get the present energy. Yeah, okay, so you might have had to ask somebody for money, or somebody asks you for money. The somebody that I think asks for money, or always needs a handout, or always needs help, or always plays the victim so that you kind of give them things. I don't know if this is somebody in your family or a romantic situation or a friend, but I think this person is quite unreliable. Their actions don't meet their words. They just talk a lot, like it's kind of like your used car salesman vibe. Like they just say all kinds of things, and none of it is, I think you're just starting to realize that it's just lies to get things, whatever they need. I'm thinking it could be like somebody that lies to get money even, or just even the smallest thing. And then, yeah, I think they might try and use like a false kind of charm as well, even though I think everything they say is bullshit. But we know Cancers, you all got those soft hearts sometimes. Cancer is one of my favorite signs. Present situation, yeah, okay. What What else do we got for Cancer? Okay, so yeah, I think there might be some secrets with somebody or a situation you're dealing with. There's just a lot you don't know, and you know that. I think you know that they're lying, but you might be struggling to actually like cut them off and be mean. I think that you do feel sorry for them, and their pity parties do kind of work on you a bit, even though you know that they're a liar and they hide things, and they're like a used car salesman, might be kind of like promiscuous, somebody that just constantly needs attention. I don't know if they flirt all over the place, or just really like might even feel like sometimes like this person is a child that you're dealing with, you know, like not an actual child, but like say you're in a relationship with someone and it feels like they're more your, like you have to be their parent rather than an actual partner. I think you know this person's untrustworthy as well. I think you might wonder if they have somebody on the side, or if they're hiding other women or men from you. Okay. Are they? Let's see. Are they? Yeah, I think you know that they are, or that they're entertaining other people. But I still think that you might entertain them despite this. Still not cutting them off. I'm not exactly sure why. It could be different for all of you. Let me just get an emotions card. Hold on one second. I think they're unpredictable as well. Like there's no stability. You never know what's going to happen. So you kind of are starting to just come to expect the worst in this situation and from this person or people. I think it's a person though. Respectful. Interesting. Clarify respectful, please. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. Hold on. Let me get some more cards. Clarify respectful and grief. Okay, so I think you might feel disrespected by this person. And you wish that... okay. I wonder if sometimes if you think helping them out and giving them things and sort of being the solid person for them and sort of taking care of them, if that's going to get you their respect, even though I don't think that they even deserve, you know what I mean? They're not even worth your respect or getting their respect. Like they're so shitty that wanting their validation or respect is just leading you to more heartbreak, right? I think maybe you want like to be validated by this person in some way, like so you continue to help them, but really it just leads to more heartbreak, right? And I think you're starting to realize that, like, okay, this person is just taking from me, and like it's not making them care about me more, or it's not making them want to be like treat me well because I'm taking care of them. It's just leading to more heartbreak. I think you're starting to realize that. Okay, let's get some upcoming energy. We've all been there, Cancer, don't worry. Okay, let's get some upcoming energy. I'm going to start with all the cards in the deck for the upcoming energy for Cancer. All right. So keep in mind this upcoming energy is not a prison sentence. It's not forever. It's just the upcoming energy that's most likely, considering the trajectory that you're currently on. So things can shift up and change. It won't be forever. This doesn't have to be the final outcome. This is just kind of a heads up on what to sort of expect coming ahead. So don't panic. All right. Upcoming energy for Cancer, please. Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess, so 2 major arcana, so it's going to be a strong energy. Oh, okay. Okay, So I do think that you might gain some stability again. Your finances especially might get a little bit on track. I do not see this person going away. If they have been away, I think they're going to return. But this is meant to happen. So if it feels bad and you feel like you're being taken advantage of, or just feels like shitty, the Wheel of Fortune is saying that this is a fated event, this could be a soulmate connection, but I don't mean soulmate as in this is your forever person. It's like a soul contract thing, like the person's here to teach you some things and vice versa. So no matter what's happened or how you're feeling, try to realize it's happening for you and not to you. Like you're going to learn something from this. I don't know what. It'll be different for each of you. You know, you're all on your different paths. But it is a connection that was meant to happen. I think I just want to clarify the High Priestess because I have a couple ideas about what that might mean. Clarify High Priestess, please. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Part of this learning experience for you is to learn to follow your intuition, because you probably have a really good intuition, but you might go back and forth with it, wondering if it really is your intuition or if it's just paranoia, or you're just sort of seeing things. So, or you have an intuition about it or a person or a situation, but you don't have any solid proof. So you kind of go back and forth about it, right? So I think this experience is trying to show you, to teach you to don't always rely on tangible proof for your hunches, right? Like don't always go so back and forth so much and question yourself as much, because you don't always need solid tangible proof and you're not always going to get it. But trust your gut, you know? And you'll know it as well. It's like you already know. Okay, so that wasn't really much upcoming energy. Sort of was, wasn't it? So I don't see you necessarily being able to move on from this yet. I don't know if they're still in your life or not. If they're not, I think there's a return. Let me double check. Yeah, I think that you're still not like, I think when they come back into your life, you might kind of feel like a fool again. And I don't think you've quite healed from this situation and you're not quite ready to move forward just yet. I'd love to tell you that, you know, your upcoming energy is you moving forward and everything's glorious and you're gonna be rich and famous, but I just don't think that you're able to move forward yet. Because I don't think that maybe the lesson is fully learned yet. I don't think that you're ready to exactly let go of them. And that's okay, right? So don't beat yourself up and think you're a fool and go back and forth and whatnot. Because if the situation hasn't ended, it's because it's not supposed to yet, you know? Or if they come back and you're not able to move forward, don't beat yourself up about that either. Let me get an angel card. Like, I just want to get... Okay, yeah, so these two are similar. So I think you're in your past too. So I still think you're unsure on how to go forward. You're doubtful about which path to take or what to do. And that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to be in that energy of not knowing what to do and not being able to move forward, right? Like sometimes things stagnate and we want things to move fast and we want change or a direction, or we want to know what's going to happen, but it's just not always the way. Like the path will become clear when it's meant to become clear. Sometimes we're meant to be kind of in that stuck, not moving forward energy because there's things to learn or more information to come out in that energy. Okay. Let me get one more piece of advice for you from the angel cards. Oops. 10 of Ariel. So I'll read it to you. There is so much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Okay, so I think that's what you're hoping for. And I do think your finances are going to take a turn for the better. I want to clarify that again. Okay, so I do, again, I think I see a return of somebody, promising you the whole world. Okay. So I think, and you're unsure maybe, or the person you haven't left them yet and you're currently with them, and they're, they might be promising you the end all be all. And I think you're hoping for that. So you might give it another chance. Okay? And you know what? No judgments. That's up to you. And you never know. Who knows if it is the person, right? That I'm going to leave that up to you. I'm not here to judge anybody or tell you what to do. I'm here to deliver the information. So, yeah, unbiased. All right, my darlings. So, okay, I hope this helps, Cancer, and I'll catch you next time, okay? Bye.